गाड़ी ले ली तो अब बड़ी गाड़ी लेंगे, बंगला ले लिया, बड़ा बंगला. The chase for money and materialistic things and success, it does not get over, and yet most of people are not fulfilled. खुश नहीं है अंदर से. The reason why most of the people do not stay in a happy and fulfilled and energetic zone, because of nobody is going to live here forever. We are going to die. Somebody will die at the age of 70, somebody 80, 90, 100, 120, 150. Depends. कोटा कितना है आपका? कितना आप ध्यान रखते हो अपने शरीर का, बॉडी का? But we all are on this journey and we're walking towards our death. Slowly, slowly we are marching towards our death. Somebody is faster, somebody slowly. So it's not about how you're going to die, or will you die or not? We all are going to die, but it's about how are you going to live. As long as you are alive, how are you going to live? And that's why we are on the path towards enlightenment. I spoke to you about enlightenment. But what is enlightenment? It is about going from, going from darkness towards the light. That's all it is. So your whole journey is all about moving towards the light. Moving towards the light. In all the areas, whether it is emotionally, going from darkness, being ignorant, emotional, intelligence की नाम पे कुछ भी नहीं है. हर चीज़ आपको emotional कर देती है, हर चीज़ आपको hurt कर देती है. That's a darkness. Whether it is health-related darkness, you fall sick very often, you don't have good immunity, you don't have good health, you don't have good energy, then you're in darkness of physical health. Then spirituality, you don't know how the universe works. You're not practicing spirituality. You're not able to forgive people. You're not able to open your heart. You're not able to enjoy the pleasures of life and embrace the energy, uncertainty. Then you're not spiritual. You're not spiritually awakened. You are still living in ignorance. Whether it's financial ignorance, darkness, or it could be social ignorance. You're secluded. You don't have great relationship. You don't understand how the relationship actually works. These all are form of darkness. And our focus as we human beings, we are here, is to continue to be enlightened. Continue to walk towards what? Light. Towards light. Right? But how? How do you walk towards the light? Think about, let's understand the darkness. Because if you understand the darkness and why does that happen, you know how to come out of it. Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, yes or no? Yes. Let me give you an example. A person locks himself or herself in a room. Complete darkness, completely, black curtains. And there is a bright daylight outside. But for this person is the darkness. It's a night. And they will suffer that night and darkness for days, months, or years until they do what? Until they do what? Open the curtain or open the door. And this analogy applies to us. We have put ourselves in some box which is very dark or ignorant, and that's why we're not able to open. And then, how many of you seen people becoming really successful in finances or career, yet they're miserable in life? They're not happy, miserable, mediocre. So what is that? Darkness. You do not have to run away from darkness. This is a form of pain. And I learned there are different types of pains. Let's understand what the pain is so that we can walk to the light. Pain that people go through, different type of pains. Physical pain. Have you seen people जिनको हमेशा सर दर्द होता रहता है? Do you know somebody from your relative always complaining about headaches? Have you had people who are always having body ache? यार कमर दुखती रहती है तो पैर में दर्द ही रहता है. Now if it is from old age or illness, we understand. But you see, a lot of people, it is not the physical, is not the illness that is making them feel the pain or making them, feel miserable from body. The headaches, backaches, pain, difficulty in breathing, everything is because they are still in darkness. They're still in the box. They're still in the ignorance. And then there are more pains. One of them is emotional pain. A lot of people feel very low very often, They're scared all the time. They suppress their emotions. A lot of emotional baggage. Maybe you were one of them, or you're still one of them. These all are emotional pains. देखो physical pain तो detect हो जाता है, but ये emotional pain, the emotional darkness, it is hard to detect. So how do you recognize this pain? And there are more pains like this. For example, intellectual pain. I'm going now in a different dimension. I started from physical, which we recognize easily. Emotional, some people recognize it. But what about the intellectual pain? The pain of avoiding things. The pain of hiding from the responsibility. The pain of comfort. What about spiritual pain? What are the spiritual pain? It is blaming others, revengeful, carrying guilt, anger, or shame, or grudge against something or somebody. This is also a form of pain. There could be complacency, unable to come out of the comfort zone. But the most importantly, where I feel 90% people are ignorant, is unable to express love fully. How many of you can resonate with these pains? Raise your hand. Either you had one of those in the past, or you still experience it sometimes, time to time. The question is, how can you be holistically successful if you do not feel liberated from these pains? How can you be holistically successful and joyful? Because what is the end goal? Let me see if you remember. What is the end goal? To be happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Isn't that the ultimate goal? How do you become healthy, happy, and fulfilled? Is by first understanding the pain and then learn how to come out of the pain. All these pains, what are these? What are these? Is it intellectual? Is it mindset-related things? What is it? Anybody? Mindset? Is it mindset? What else is it? Ignorance? You can yell it out, okay? It's okay. Character? Self-image? Belief? Fear? Lifestyle? Baggage? Fear of failure? Concern? You can term a lot of things. Emotions. The reason behind we go through these pains and we do not get enlightened. आपने देखा है जो spiritual gurus हमेशा smile क्यों करते रहते हैं? कभी सोचा है? How many of you wondered? The monks are always smiling, right? Sadhguru is always smiling. You've never seen Sadhguru frowning and angry. ऐसा नहीं उनको गुस्सा नहीं आता होगा, होता होगा, right? But they're always happy in that happy, energetic state. Why? Are they some aliens? They're still humans, right? Yes? They all are humans, but why is it that they are always happy and always in the high spirit? ऐसा लगता है यार सबसे खुश इंसान यही है. फिर लगता है हम बाबा बन जाते हैं. खुश तो सारे बाबा ही हैं. बिजनेसमैन तो खुश नहीं है. पैसा 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 पैसा. But you see, ये जो खुश रहना किसी की मोनोपोली है क्या? ऐसा है कि मेरे पास ज्यादा खुशी है तो तुम्हारे पास कम हो गई. It's not like that, right? तो खुशी तो हर किसी को भरपूर मिल सकती है. You can have happiness, joy, fulfillment as much as you want. There is no limit to it. Yes? Would you agree? Yes or no? But क्यों फिर हासिल नहीं हो रही है खुशी? Why is it that we are not able to be happy? Why is it that not be fulfilled? It's like गाड़ी ले ली तो अब बड़ी गाड़ी लेंगे. बंगला ले लिया, बड़ा बंगला. Like the chase for money and materialistic things and success, it does not get over. And yet, most of the people are not fulfilled. खुश नहीं है अंदर से. Relationship में खुशी नहीं है. हाँ, बाहर दुनिया को सब अच्छा दिखाते हैं Instagram पे. अंदर like, yes? And we're living in this fake world with a face mask which is not showing our true personality. अगर सच्ची में बताऊं ना, एक happiness index करें ना हम दुनिया का, happiness index करें, तो I will not be shocked if I see 90% people are never, happy most of the time. Right? Example दिया था मैंने एक session में, याद है? On an average, a small kid or a child laughs how many times in a day? Smiles how many times in a day? Remember? Few thousands in a day. I don't remember the exact number, maybe 4,000 something. 3,000 or 4,000 times a day. एक बच्चा जो है 3,000 बार खुश होता है या स्माइल करता है पूरे दिन में. Do you know what is the percentage of how much time adult smiles in a day? Less than 10 कोई तो बोल रहा है. It is not even 10%. Isn't that shocking? Like हम बड़े हो गए हैं, knowledge तो ज़्यादा हुआ ना? Yes. Compared to a kid, we are more knowledgeable. Compared to success in terms of money, we have more than kids. Yes or no? Right? In terms of the facilities, we have more. Yes or no? In terms of freedom, we have more because we have more, things that we can do. But then why are we not more happy? क्यों हम खुश नहीं हैं? Is the baggage? Is the fear? All these are sign of darkness. Whether it's baggage, whether it's fear, whether it's ego, all these things are darkness. And this darkness can be described in a very simple way. जब मुझे ये realize हुआ ना, my life literally changed. I was like, wow, इतना simple है, इतना simple है, खुश रहना. Is it, इतना simple नहीं हो सकता. You know what I found? The reason why most of the people do not stay in a happy and fulfilled and energetic zone, because of energy blocks.